video is on Angela Kurzmaul. She told me way last year that she was gonna try to kill herself, and the gun went off and some other fucking bullshit, and that she was sober and so on and so forth. And then she went on a fucking binge. She was lonely, and some girl came over that's lesbian, and they were trying to have a relationship or some sort of crazy stuff, and then she ended up doing drugs with the woman and going on a bender and a bunch of other crazy shit. And she was pretty fucking mean. She pushed me to the point of wanting to put a bullet in my head. A lot of people do that now. I'm mean back. See, that's the thing about texting. By the time I'm able to answer one of your texts, especially with her, I mean, holy fuck, she talks 200 miles an hour. And, I mean, literally, it's just, I try to respond to one of her texts, and she's gonna take it wrong no matter what. But while I'm typing it, I'm getting maybe 2 or 3 sentences in, and she's just rapid firing them at me. Like one sentence at a time, rapid firing. But she's telling me a big, long fucking story with a bunch of pretty fucking memes that don't do any fucking good. I'm like, fuck, stop, listen. Stop rapid firing texts at me. I can't process all of that. I'm busy typing to something that you fucking said 30 minutes ago. Or 30 texts ago, sorry, and that 30 texts ago was 2 minutes ago. And while I'm typing it, you're rapid firing these things. Blam, 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 blam. I'm like, fucking stop. Stop. And the amount of mean shit that she fucking typed at me, like, holy shit. So then, she tells me she's gonna listen. She doesn't. She just rapid fires texts at me. And then blocks me. I mean, that was the last conversation that we had. So tonight, I sent a message out to a lot of people. There's a bunch of people in it. It's just a big general message. And, it was a pain in the ass. Like, no matter how many times I tell people, hey, stop. What you're doing is mean. You are overwhelming me. Stop. And she was going out of her way at the time to type as many mean things as she fucking could. And I'm like, please stop. I cannot defend myself in texting. Fucking call me. And then she went out of her way to be as mean as she possibly fucking could. Tonight she wasn't typing a bunch of mean fucking shit. She was just rapid fire texting. Which is bad enough. See, that's the thing. People give me empty promises just enough that I don't fucking kill myself. Oh, Sean, don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck you. You're not gonna do a goddamn thing to help. You're just gonna talk out your ass and tell me pretty fucking words. That's dismissive. Meanwhile, Angela, the shit that she's typing at me, it doesn't fucking apply to her. I asked her to stop. I mean, she went out of her way to treat me completely like shit. And tonight, she doesn't give a fuck that things that she types is fucking mean. I care that the stuff I type is mean. I type it mean on purpose, because being nice didn't get a goddamn thing done. People just blew me off. And people got expectations. Sean, you need to do this. Sean, you need to do that. Angela Kurzmaul assumes the worst and types mean shit at me, and I'm just supposed to take it. I'm not allowed to be emotional about any of the things that she types at me. Meanwhile, I mean, she was fucking all sorts of across the border last time we spoke. And I asked her to stop. I asked her to stop repeatedly. She just kept on fucking harassing me. I'm like, no, if you can't listen, I'm not gonna listen to you. You know, I mean, she always makes it about her. It's always about her, no matter what. I can't say nothing or I'm a terrible person. She's bipolar as fuck about it, too. She's just mean as fuck. And I understand it's because she fucking relapsed. You know, I don't hate her for relapsing. I'm pissed off because instead of having a conversation or at least listening, like it's a bunch of fucking texts and it's rapid fire, and that's something that is so fucked up. Like when somebody is autistic, they are highly intelligent, but the problem is you need to ask one question at a time. I mean, I'm frustrated. I'm trying to type something out. Oh, damn, that was a fart. And the whole time I'm hearing ding, 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 ding. I'm like, holy fuck, woman, please stop. But it's also the fact that after all the mean shit that she did, all of the mean shit that she was typing at me, all of the fucking bullshit that she was putting me through, that then she thinks that she can type out some pretty words and magically everything's gonna be okay. No. No, Angela, you were extremely mean to me. Fuck you. Talk to me like I'm a person, and listen to me like I'm a person. Like when she was being all emotional and having issues, I fucking listened to her. I listened. But she couldn't listen to me. I asked people nicely to please stop texting and call me. Texting is not an effective form of communication. I didn't even read all the shit that she was fucking typing at me tonight. Why? Because I'm fucking frustrated. All I'm interested in is blowing my goddamn head off. So tonight she was typing me some bullshit story about how she was in a hotel room with a gun and her hand went to sleep. It's a little bit different than the story she told last year, but not by much. She also asked me to tell her dad hello and hang out with him if I get to heaven. I hope there's not a heaven. I've heard the rhetoric about who goes to heaven, and there ain't gonna be nobody there. When somebody tells you something that you're doing is mean and it overwhelms them, stop doing it. Otherwise, they're gonna get overwhelmed. If you're scratching a chalkboard, and that's what texting equates to. If you're scratching a chalkboard and someone says, please stop, and you keep scratching it and scratching it and scratching it and scratching it, eventually you need to get the fucking point. See, if I'm scratching a chalkboard, it's to get your attention. I have something important to say. I need you to listen, so I sent you a text message. You guys want to have a fucking all-out battle of words in texting. Like, fuck no. That's fucking stupid. Especially when you got the kind of brain damage that Angela has. She had brain surgery when she was 9. She doesn't do well on substances. I don't need pretty fucking words and pretty fucking memes. I don't. I need an advocate or I need my life to end. Angela was so fucked up last year and the beginning of this year. Tonight, I'm pretty sure most of her texts weren't as mean. But it doesn't matter. I didn't even mean to add her to the message I was sending. I just went down the list and click, 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 click. Send it to as many people as possible that I know. That's the thing with Angela Kurzmaul. It's that she's an addict, like most of the people I know. She's not the only one, though. Then there's Bobby. Sure, I think he's a nice guy, but he talks a lot. Where I'm at now, the woman of the house is the one in charge, and she doesn't understand. And she's not going to. She's too pretty. I don't mean that to be an asshole. I mean, she's just really pretty. And pretty people don't have the same experiences. Even if they're rich. I'm sorry, I have 5 different phone calls and 8 different lines of texting and other people's well-being as well as my own because they're tied in hand, all on my mind all right now, and I need to try to sleep through it. That doesn't work too good. So there's this thing of messages on my phone between me and... oh, fuck it. Who gives a shit, right?